Good morning, Twitch.tv. Good morning to YouTube as well. And of course, good morning, Mini Motorways. We are off to Manila for today's daily challenge. Oh, God. We will start with 2 bridges, and that is all that we will get. And then no destinations will become circles. Also, you're going to have to use a bridge right off the fucking bat. Like right away. House number 1. First business. Use one of your 2 bridges. Screw you. It's Envelope City, baby. See, because it's Manila. Those poor people must get hounded by so many lame white dorks every year. Office supply-based tourism is never a good thing. Don't do it. Don't do it. We're gonna run this dark blue up to here rather than shorten this diagonal so as to preserve this tree, because we're all about nature here at Good Morning Mini Motorways. It's completely and totally fine. Sunflare Space was here first. Good morning, Sunflares. Hope you are doing well. I had a good and fun weekend doing dorky shit. We're gonna take 2 traffic lights here. I played D&D, but also Mass Effect because it's Mass Effect Tabletop Dungeons and Dragons. I did that on Saturday. And then on Sunday, just to be a little more mainstream and not completely an absolute dork about stuff, I just played Magic the Gathering. That's fine. This is a good, fun weekend. Hang out with your friends in structured activities that allow for socialization, but also the comforting bedrock of rules and regulations and norms for people to follow. There's probably a reason I like D&D and Magic the Gathering so much. It was a good time. Sunflare Space, if you can get yourself to Western Massachusetts, you can play D&D and Magic. You can do both of those things with us. All you need to do is get yourself to Western Massachusetts. I don't know why I actually go through the trouble of running my hand over my mouth when I say Western Massachusetts, but it sells the bit anymore. I don't know. It's a bang Goog can kind of morning, as, to be fair, are most mornings. Let's take ourselves 30 traffic lights. 30 traffic lights. That would be too many traffic lights. We're going to take 30 road tiles instead, and that's going to help us get, up. This bridge right here can be ever so slightly redrawn. We're going to do that so that it's a straight shot for this house. This dark blue house right here can fuck right off. Have you noticed that we've already drawn the 2 bridges that we're going to get in this level? Yeah, we've already drawn the 2 bridges that we're going to get in this level. So, I mean, that's a problem. It's not great. So, it's fine. It's completely and totally fine. This dark blue guy is not going to become a circle. So these 3 houses will be probably more than enough to keep it satisfied for the entire duration. You come over down to here. We've got 3 greens going into this business. Eventually, we're going to get motorways. Like, there's no rule saying we can't get motorways on this map. And when we do that, then they're like bridges. Motorways are just fancy bridges what don't cost road. There you go. We'll take a motorway. All of a sudden, we have ourselves a bridge. We're not going to use it right now. We're just going to draw a big, long, dark blue road, get you up that way. Let's send you over here. That'll make a little bit more sense. All of these dark blues go support that dark blue. This, once again, is fine. I, once again, do not have a work assignment today. I have no job, which means it means one, I don't have to work, which is nice, and 2, I don't have to sit by the window with the air conditioner off in a suit jacket, which is nice. It does, however, mean I have minor existential dread about the continued existence of my profession, but also the American legal system is probably not going to collapse anytime soon. And also it means I get to be productive and houseworky. Yeah, sure, productive and houseworky. That sounds like a fun thing to be. You, come over here. This dark blue will probably not be enough to keep this dark blue business alive all by itself. I am not a lawyer. I am not a lawyer. I am a dude whose job requires him to work adjacent to lawyers, but I am not a lawyer. Let us take 30 more road tiles. That should be fine and good. We get a nice bank of road. That means we have no qualms about taking motorways in the future, which again we're going to need because we have no fucking bridges. Let's send... I mean, I don't really think that this one house can support this one business all by its one self either, so that's just also a problem, I think. Speaking of things that are also a problem, I think, we've got more greens now. Alright, well, listen, you greens, you come up this way, swing in that way, and you can modulate someone's audio. Get it? Because you're you greens. That's not even funny. That's just an awful reference to a piece of equipment that I use in my job. Let's see here. This dark blue guy situation is about to get worse because you've got to go over to here, which frees up these greens right here to, you know what? We're just gonna do this. This, well, first of all, that needs to be a straight line. This intersection right here is so bad, I'm not even gonna put a traffic light there. We're just gonna have an unlit intersection. It's gonna be fine. Also, the fuck is going on with this and the shape of this? Why are you broccoli branching off to the right like this? Green guys? Nobody likes that. Stop doing that. Speaking of things nobody likes that you should stop doing, motorway number 1 needs to... Oh, buddies. Okay. Alright. Well, fuck. Like, there's no point in redrawing this because these light blues can't even snake in here. These dark blues have to be over this way. So, we're going to redraw. I'm going to redraw the greens too because the greens are also just so much bullshit at the moment. You come in like so. Bing, bang, boom. You're going to want to be there. You're going to want to be there. That's going to have to be okay. You go there. We'll put a traffic light here. That should be fine. You go do that. That's okay. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, you can go like that. So now all of these, are you? No, you're pointed the wrong way. Okay. Well, old King Louie, you can do that. This is a pointless red. Fun. Give me another motorway. This other motorway is probably good and helpful for the long term. For right now, it's going to send, it's going to sit there and do nothing, actually. So I don't think we need it right this very moment. You come out this way, you go down there, you go down here, you are a bridge that doesn't exist. Hey, look, you're a bridge that exists. And now these two green businesses are totally not going to die. They're just going to be mad at me for a minute. This is all fine. All of this, every last bit of it, is fine. So while I have no job assignment today and I'm looking for shit to do, I shall return to my very own productivity mantra: play a game, do a thing. Which is basically, hey, you want to get some chores done, but you don't want to spend the whole day doing chores because, God, that sounds like the worst thing in the world? Well, just bounce back and forth between do something fun and then do something productive, and then, you know, just repeat. It's hardly the most innovative, idea here. None of this is about reinventing the wheel. It's just about doing shit that kind of sort of ostensibly works. Like how I've started cooking for myself more, and the meal that I keep making is chicken and rice with vegetables. But it's just chicken and rice. But it has vegetables. So, you know, that's something. You come over here. This dark blue business, as predicted, is getting mad at me. This dark blue business is also getting, well, this dark blue house exists now, which is, I mean, it's fine. This dark blue business is very well supported, and that's all well and good. This light blue business is not dying yet, which, okay, fine. You know, we'll take that. Fullness of time, we might need to care a little bit more about, oh, well, shit. Okay, let's grab these 3 light blues, what are making life awkward over here. Chicken is delicious, as a true fact. Chicken is delicious, well-flavored rice is tasty. There's a reason that these are staple foods for several dozen population centers over the last multiple millennia. You are going to go off that way, and actually, you know what? We're going to put a couple of these back over here because this motorway number 1 is supporting 2 businesses, so we only need like 3 houses to support you. You'll be fine. You're a red in a very annoying place. Good God. You're in such a bad place, my guy. Alright, let's take ourselves a roundabout, and I think I'm going to pop you over to here with a traffic light like so. That's going to have to be okay. These 2 red houses are going to support this 1 red business. No, that doesn't make sense. These 3 red houses are going to support those 2 red business. Okay, so now that's 4 red houses. That's fine. You can go back to being 3 red houses because you need more than 1 house of dudes, actually. House of Dudes was a television show on HBO with Kevin Spacey, and then it got canceled because it was Kevin Spacey and dudes. So it didn't go well. It didn't go well. There was trauma involved. Anyway, let's see here. You're dark blue now, which is fine. Let's have this house right here, point down there. Can this house support you all by its very lonesome self? Probably not. If I'm being honest here, it seems unlikely. Speaking of things that seem unlikely, you are a dark blue guy, and you need to just kind of function over here, please. I don't think that's actually going to happen, but you know, we'll try it. Let's take a couple traffic lights because we already have a roundabout. You need to foop off that away to avoid this business. This business will be serviced by you coming into here. So you 2 greens swing down that away. You're another light blue that exists. Who the fuck justified your presence, buddy? Nobody said you could be here. All right, you are a light blue. That's good. That's fun and happy making. Also, we've had a couple more light blues spawn over this way. That's just, well, that's 6 Mendes is what that is. You, and you're going to do that. I think the 2 of you are going to swing in over to here and support this as we deal with yet more light blue bullshit? No, I don't think so. Motorway number 3 is going to go up there, take care of that guy. So these 3 houses are going to foom over to here, serve this business. Meanwhile, I think it's time to murder this tree, unfortunately. You get over here. Oh, hi! Look at that. We've got ourselves a bot to murder. Well, let me fix this road, and then we'll get on the bot murder. You get over to here. This light blue guy, you can approach from the due south and then hook in like so. And then we can, let me just grab that text and I'll throw that in a filter so that we won't see those any times going forward. And then make with the /bananating of, oh, Gabby Elasticheart. That's a wonderful name. Why do these bots have to steal all the good names? Sad, awful times. Off we go. All right. Hopefully we get another light blue here because this business with the roundabout situation not going to be happy with just one house, but it'll be fine. Eventually, probably fullness of time and all that. You know, maybe it'll be okay. It won't actually be okay, but you know we can lie and pretend and tell ourselves that it'll be okay for a minute or two. Maybe if we believe hard enough, it will be. Situation's not looking great. Got a couple of reds here. That's good. This dark blue's existence is probably fine. This yellow guy is annoying. Like, we've got plenty of yellow guys to service it, but they're all up here. And the yellow guys down here, see, that's the problem. That's the source of the issue. Okay, well, here, let's take a motorway. And let's think this through. This yellow business exists now. That's fine. We can service this yellow business with these yellow guys. You are just going to have to come up here. And listen, friend, this is unfortunate, but you're going to straight shot right through there. Is that a thing I need to do, though? Because this road doesn't really need to exist. This blue had been just fine being supported by these two. Maybe this blue can be supported by these two. This red is mad and dying. What if... Foop. And now you come into here. Let's make this a traffic light, because we have more traffic lights now than we previously had. You go off that away. Fuck it, that's a traffic light too. Now we don't have any more traffic lights, but it's fine and good. Now that it's fine and good, this red need not complicate this guy's bullshit, which will be fine. That means that we can have, say, this red point up here, that red point over there, and this red do that. So that these two service that guy. Everybody go. I just got a motorway, but I also just used the motorway, so good job, Goog. You're very dumb about stuff. This is a green over here, which is interesting. That is worth noting, I think. All right, meanwhile, we've got ourselves a spare motorway. And having been thusly blessed with the presence of this spare motorway, I think it is only right and good that we, use it for stuff. Such as, well, actually, for one thing, these two green guys right here, no, they don't need to go anywhere. Their presence is annoying, actually. You go down that way, you service that, that's gonna be fine. This light blue guy, what if, hold on, I have a thought. What if, voop, voop, voop to voop, and we murder all of this, and we pull these four over here, like so. So now, rather than this complicated nonsense bullshit, and also the very long road that murders just all the death, you can go off that away. Also, yellow guys, you can just continue past this business. There are 6 of you here. I trust you to figure this shit out. So the 6 of you yellows can get over that away. That should potentially be okay. You are a poorly positioned red friend, but actually no, we don't have a but. We just have problems. Okay. All right. Hey, unfortunately, I don't really know if there's a great or better way to do any of the things that I'm doing here. Give me another pair of traffic lights. Another pair of traffic lights should probably be the last traffic lights that we need for the run, but I'm not going to say that with anything approaching authority because I don't fucking know. Let's see here. You're a red guy. You can, I suppose you can share this road. Yeah, you can share that road. Sure, that's awful. Just truly dreadful, causing immediate problems, difficulties for the light blues. But, you know, it'll be fine. You can join in with everything. You can join that circus like you wanted to when you were a kid. Now I know that people like Barnum jokes. I'm going to make more Barnum jokes, except I've only seen Barnum once, and it was multiple decades ago, so I don't actually remember that many Barnum jokes. But, anyway, this dark blue situation is getting bad, so let's fix it. You two dark blues are going to run up that way. You're going to work on this. That means that you three dark blues, what had previously been left to fucking die, are now going to not do that. Instead, I think you are going to join with this red and that red, and you're just going to support this business, and that's going to be totally fine. It's going to be completely and totally fine to the point where we don't even need, say, all of the dudes. This is just going to work. All of this nonsense bullshit that we have here, it's actually just going to work. That northern dark blue business, what looks like it's dying, is not actually dying. This southern green business, what looks like it doesn't have to exist, actually does have to exist. It's all completely and totally cool. You there are a dark blue guy who's mad about stuff. Well, good news, friend. We just got 2 more dark blues up that way, which means that that business is probably just fine, which means that you get some friends. You get some friend dudes to save your ass face. Eventually. Here, give me a roundabout. I don't know where the hell I'd put it, but I need it. It's very important. I have to have this roundabout, just like I have to have the digital wall clock that I want to slap on my dryer so that I can look at a particular wall in my kitchen to know what time it is. I have a clock in my kitchen already. It's on my microwave, but I've recently moved my microwave, so it's in a different place than I'm used to it being, and that's throwing me off. My life is so hard. You are a light blue guy. That's basically fine, actually. Here, we'll do that. If anybody gets mad about that, we'll reposition some dudes. You there are still mad, even though I've recently provided you with friends and support, which sounds like a you problem, and yet I'm the one who has to deal with it. How is that fair? It's not. It's not, I tell you. All right. Is there anywhere in here that I might sneak a? Ooh. I might sneak a. Very good. All right. If you and you and you want to go off that away, this can be roundaboutized. Yeah, sure. Here. Awesome. Do it. Do it. I know. Stupid people always making us solve their problems, what with their being people. It's the worst thing. The dirt dog shit worst thing. Here. You two yellows, join up with motorway number 2. That's going to send dudes down here, over to here, past this light blue neighborhood, into this yellow square. That is just a completely sustainable way to run a business, really. It's the only way. Although, actually, come to think of it, we do have these 2 guys. Hold on. I just got a very dumb idea. Give me this. You run all the way down here. Join up with these green guys. Come into this roundabout. Come out of this roundabout. Down. Actually, no, you don't even have to do that. You can just come into the roundabout and provide extra support down here. That's fine. You there, dark blue guys. Are you fine? Are you okay? You appear to be just peaches and keen great. Here, give me another roundabout I'll probably not use. I need more things to do with my limited number of red guys. What are we gonna do with you? We're gonna send this guy down here into the roundabout. That's gonna work, sure. Yeah, this red situation. I've got 2 red businesses which are currently being supported by 3 houses, which is bad. It's very bad. Especially considering that this red business is currently being supported by 5 houses. It seems silly. Fuck. How are we gonna fix it, though? That's always the question, ain't it? It's never, oh shit, there's a problem. It's just, oh, what are we gonna do to fix it? Well, I don't know. I have no idea. Let's shorten motorway number 1 so that these blues go up and in or up and up rather than up and in or up and down. That's gonna be shorter and better. It's also gonna kill everything, but it's fine. It's an awful sound I just made, and yet I feel like it accurately sums up my situation. What in the actual fuck? This top red is supported by 4 houses, but these 4 houses are also supporting this. Like, they're the only things supporting these 2 businesses, so this situation is working and I don't want to touch it. This, however, is bad. So, Byron Mask would like to know what the Goog's top 3 characters with the word red in their name, which, and it should probably be in that order, too, which means Dutch Vanderland, which was somehow the first thing that came to mind, not eligible. That makes sense because Dutch is in Red Dead Redemption and a tremendous character, but not eligible for the category, so screw you, Dutch Vanderland. Let's see here. God damn. I'm supposed to be solving this red problem, and yet I ain't got shit about shit for that there red problem. Here, can we get a roundabout in? You can get a roundabout in here. That kind of does what I want it to do. Here, you go off that away, and then also go off that away. So now all of these reds can theoretically solve that problem, which is bad and dumb. Let's be completely clear here. But it does mean that I can also loop you over this way. It'd be probably better to loop you that away. Yeah, this works. This 100% works. 100% works. Let's see here. I mean, the first one that comes to mind is Red from Pokemon, like Silver and Gold, like Gen 2 Pokemon, where you went back and fought Red. Yeah, let's just say Red. That's one of my favorite characters with Red in his name, mostly because that fight, like, they do such a good job making that fight feel like the absolute biggest moment. By the way, that solution totally didn't solve anything and we're dead. That fight feels like the biggest, like, that is the ultimate confrontation. That is the, oh my god, I've done everything there is to do, and this is the last guy. They do such a good job with that. Just, incidentally, they do it by putting him on top of the mountain, having the music cut out, and having him say exactly nothing before deploying a team of fuck you murder beasts. And then in fucking Soul Silver, when his Pikachu is level 91. Also, 1925 is like top 1%, number 6 in the world. Drop those GGs in the chat. So, listen, that went pretty well, I suppose. Went pretty damn well. All right, what are we going to do here? Let's make sure that I have my Wordle thing all set up, which I totally didn't. I absolutely did not preset that up. I am, in fact, just vamping. It didn't actually work. I told you to do... Fine. Whatever. Listen. Surfing Pikachu is cool. Surfing Raichu is legitimately the Pi-kahuna. I've never heard that. I have never heard the surfing Pikachu called the Pi-kahuna. I love that. I'm stealing that. Title of the episode. The Pi-kahuna. That's excellent. More characters with red in their name. Let's see here. The next thing that comes to mind is the Red Baron, except the Red Baron is never shown. The Red Baron is just alluded to by Snoopy. So, does the Red Baron count as a character if you only know of him by reputation? I don't think so. I think that's a little bit much. What else? Throw some suggestions at me, because I'm not coming up with too many. I can think of characters that are red, but Knuckles the Echidna does not have the word red in his name. Jessica Rabbit does not have the word red in her name. There is the Red Hood. Okay, there's Red Hood. My only real exposure to Red Hood, and this is going to be spoilers for a video game, so warning, I'm about to spoil a decade or so old video game, at least 5 years. My only real exposure to Red Hood is the video game Batman Arkham Knight, and, well, let's just leave it there so I don't go totally spoilery. That character is fine, although I kind of prefer his first iteration. My understanding is that comic fans were very upset with the way Batman Arkham Knight handled the Red Hood, because they had been explicitly told that that was not how that was going to go down, and then that was how that went down. So, but you know, it seems like a good and fine character. It might well make the cut just for lack of other options. Here's one. Red Foreman from That 70s Show. Red Foreman is a good and fun character for most of the run of That 70s Show, and then, like all long-running sitcoms, he kind of got a little bit flanderized, and now That 90s Show is a thing, and it's just, well, you sure do exist. It's a factual statement that 90s show exists, and beyond that, well. Anyway, for no particular reason, our next guess is going to be bland. It turns out that the word is not bland, but I have put the A in the right place, and now we know that there's an N in the letter. Red Green. Oh, Red Green is a lovely character. I have no idea how the Red Green show began or anything like that. My exposure to the Red Green show was on fucking reruns on PBS. And as far as I know, Red Green was like a Canadian TV show that got big on Canadian public broadcasting, which it's fucking staggering to say that anything big could get its start on Canadian public broadcasting. No offense to Canada or public broadcasting, but let's be honest with ourselves and know what we are here. Red Green is a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed the old Red Green shows. Yeah, Red Green's gonna make my top 3. The red fight from Pokemon Soul Silver is going to make my top 3. We only need to think of one more. Alright. What else could this be? It can't be Poach because there's an N. It can't be Noach because that's not a word. It could be... could be Spawn. Could absolutely be Spawn. Oh, well, we're getting there. Alright, so we know that it's SNA something, and that means that it's Snack, right? It could totally be Snack. It could totally be Snafu. But we know it's SNA something. It is not Snack. It's Snake. No, wait. Hold on. It's SNAK, something that's not an E. Is it snaky? Is it resembling a snake? Does it have qualities reminiscent to those of a snake? Is that a fucking word? Snaky? Wordle. Wordle. Come on now. Is it a 5-letter word for serpentine? Snaky. Okay. All right. You know what? We got it. We can only complain so much because we did, after all, get it. It's a true fact. Oh, God. Okay. I don't even know. Let's go. Let's try to do yesterday's Immaculate Grid, even though that's going to go poorly. Snafu is a better word than snaky. That's definitely true. Red Auerbach is not a fictional character. He is indeed a living, breathing... Well, he was indeed a living, breathing human being. Byron, I did not do yesterday's grid because I knew I would do Monday's Gimmimimim. Haha. Sonny wants me to remember Pedro. Pedro Martinez played for the Los Angeles Dodgers, but neither of these other teams. So, sad times. All right, let's see here. A Los Angeles Angel of Anaheim, which is in California, which is basically their actual team name, who had a 300 batting average in a season, is Rod Carew. He was good. A Detroit Tiger who had a 300 batting average in a season is like a lot of them. I bet you Travis Fryman did that one year. Travis Fryman was a good Tiger in the 90s when I was a kid. Holy shit, 0.2% of the people who got that square said Travis Fryman. I didn't think that was that obscure. I mean, I guess if you're going for 1990s Detroit Tigers, you're going to go for Tony Clark first. Motherfucker! Yeah. Oh, you just saw me scream motherfucker even though you didn't see the chat message. There's another fucking bot. God damn it. You are gonna get yourself banned. I'm gonna actually type that right. Bop bop, wop bop, and ban. I appear to have banned some rando and not the actual bot what made a thing. It's fine. We'll fix it later. A Milwaukee Brewer. Sunflare Space wants a treat for Nora. That sounds well and good. I took Nora to the vet over the weekend. Vet said she's a little heavy. You should probably stop with the open feeding so much. But she's fine. She's good. She's a kitty. She's adorable. Hi. Yes, we're talking about you. Also, you're getting a treat, but you got to come up here. You got to come get it. New rule. You got to come get your treat. I'm not just going to throw it at you. No, come get it. She is indeed a kitty. Hi. Good, Travis Fryman, Sam. That's a true thing that I did. Samurai Sam is here. Good morning, Samurai Sam. Sam, pick a number between 6 and 6, and you will find how I did on the daily challenge. That is my overall result. I got number 6 in the world. Very proud of myself. Let's see here. A Milwaukee Brewer who had a 300 batting average in a season is like a lot of them. I bet you Christian Yelich did that one time. He's good, or was, or is. Yay, Christian Yelich. Hi. Take the treat. Okay, can you... There's a good kitty. All right, bye-bye. Let's see here. A Royal who played for the Brewers is whenever we can use Zach Greinke, we can also... Why did I type Brewer? Whenever I can use Zach Greinke, we can use Zach Greinke. Zach Greinke also would have fit this category because he's a former Dodger as well. Let's see here. A Dodger what played for the Tigers. I think Oral Hershiser was a Tiger, wasn't he? That feels right, but I'm not certain of it. A Dodger who played for the Angels is lots of them, actually. Yeah, Greinke would have fit this square, this square. Was he an Angel? He was an Angel. So he would have fit these two as well. A Dodger who played for the Tigers is David Price. Not famous for either of those teams, but it's a factual statement that he played for both of them. David Price, you made a fuckload of money and were really good. Good for you. Let's see here. A Royal who played for the Tigers is probably plenty of dudes. And yet, oh God, Bartolo Colon was not a Royal. Let's see here. Paul Molitor, I do not know that many facts about capybaras, sadly. Paul Molitor, I don't think was a Dodger. Robin Yount was not a Dodger. Kirk Gibson was a... Well, actually, Kirk Gibson would have fit here, so... Kirk Gibson was not an Angel nor a Brewer. See, Sam was over playing Magic yesterday, and we showed a friend the Immaculate Grid. So the one thing I remember from that grid is that Sam used Kevin Apier for this square, and I'm trying very hard not to. So that's my own personal struggle right now. I think Brett Saberhagen was a Tiger, wasn't he? Paul Bird. Was Paul Bird a Tiger? No. Paul Bird was an Oriole and a Royal. And played for the Red Sox, but was not a Tiger. Kind of think Brett Saberhagen was a Tiger. That sounds right when I say it. And yet, I'm uncertain. Hold, please. Nora has developed the very fun habit of diving under a table and clawing the couch, and she needs to be discouraged from that. Because you don't claw my couch. Cat. Anyway. Oh, let's see here. Motherfucker. Jeez, why is this so hard? All right, you know what? Fuck it. Brett Saberhagen totally fits. And if he doesn't fit, well, we're bad at game. We're so bad at game. We're so bad at game. Womp. And indeed womp. Let's see here. Fine, we're going to use Kevin Apier because now we're not getting an Immaculate Grid. We have no pride anymore. Kevin Apier. Yay. Cue Goog rushing through the rest. That's absolutely what's going to happen. A Dodger who was also an Angel is Dave Roberts, actually. I know Dave Roberts played for the Dodgers. He didn't play for the Angels, so piss. Oh well. Dodger who played for the Brewers is... Fuck, I don't know. You remember that fun time we had with Richie Sexson on the Dodgers? Richie Sexson, longtime Los Angeles Dodger legend, did not actually play for the Los Angeles Dodgers. That is an Immaculate Grid. Oh, goodness. Thank y'all for watching Good Morning Mini Motorways. We will be back tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock Eastern for another edition. Check the popular answers. All right, let's check these popular answers. Let's learn some actual guys. Oh, right, Albert fucking Pujols. That's one. That makes sense. Jeez. Mike Moustakas. Yeah, okay. I guess he's an Angel. He's an Angel, like, now. Who the hell cares about the 2023 Los Angeles Angels? Mike Trout probably does, given that he plays for them, but you know what I mean. Oh, Albert Pujols I should have gotten. Max Scherzer I could have gotten, but hey, I used David Price. That's totally fine. Byron Mask will guide our raid to Kansai Mark. We will do that in just a moment. But first, for the folks on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day and a goodbye.